ನಾನು ಶಿಲ್ಪಾ ಫೌಂಡೇಶನ್ನಲ್ಲಿ CSR ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜರ್ ಆಗಿ ಕಾರ್ಯನಿರ್ವಹಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಫಿಡೆಲಿಟಿಸ್ ಗ್ಯಾಲರಿ ಹಾಗೂ ಶಿಲ್ಪಾ ಫೌಂಡೇಶನ್ ಸಹಯೋಗದೊಂದಿಗೆ ಶ್ರೀಯುತ ವೀರೇಶ್ ರುದ್ರಸ್ವಾಮಿಯವರ ಏಕವ್ಯಕ್ತಿ ಚಿತ್ರ ಪ್ರದರ್ಶನ ಹುಡುಕಾಟದ ಪಯಣ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ನಿಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಪ್ರೀತಿಪೂರ್ವಕ ಸ್ವಾಗತವನ್ನು ಬಯಸುತ್ತೇನೆ. ಹಾಗೆಯೇ ನಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರೀತಿಯ ಕರೆಯೋಲೆಯನ್ನು ಸ್ವೀಕರಿಸಿ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗಮಿಸಿರುವ ಎಲ್ಲ ಗಣ್ಯರಿಗೂ ಸಹ ನಾನು ಪ್ರೀತಿಪೂರ್ವಕ ಸ್ವಾಗತವನ್ನು ಬಯಸುತ್ತೇನೆ. ನಿಮಗೆಲ್ಲ ತಿಳಿದಿರುವಂತೆ ರಾಜ್ಯದ ಹೆಸರಾಂತ ಗ್ಯಾಲರಿಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದಾಗಿರುವ ಫಿಡೆಲಿಟಿಸ್ ಗ್ಯಾಲರಿ ಕಳೆದ 8 ವರ್ಷಗಳಿಂದ ಹಲವಾರು ಕಲಾವಿದರನ್ನು ಬೆಳೆಸುವ ನಿಟ್ಟಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಅನೇಕ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಗಳನ್ನು ನಡೆಸಿಕೊಂಡು ಬಂದಿದೆ ಹಾಗೂ ಅನೇಕ ಕಲಾವಿದರ ಹಾಗೂ ಪ್ರತಿಭಾವಂತ ಬಡ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳ ಶೈಕ್ಷಣಿಕ ಪ್ರೋತ್ಸಾಹ ನೀಡುವ ನಿಟ್ಟಿನಲ್ಲಿ ತುಂಬಾ ಯಶಸ್ವಿಯಾಗಿ ಕಾರ್ಯನಿರ್ವಹಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಫಿಡೆಲಿಟಿಸ್ ಗ್ಯಾಲರಿ ಹಾಗೂ ಶಿಲ್ಪಾ ಫೌಂಡೇಶನ್ ಸಂಸ್ಥಾಪಕರಾದ ಮೂಲದ ಉದ್ಯಮಿಯಾಗಿರುವ ಅಚುತ್ ಸರ್ ಅವರ ಕಲಾ ಪ್ರೇಮ ಹಾಗೂ ಸಮಾಜಮುಖಿ ಕಾರ್ಯಗಳಿಗೆ ನಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರ ಪ್ರೀತಿಯ ಚಪ್ಪಾಳೆ. ಹಾಗೆಯೇ ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದ ಕೇಂದ್ರ ಬಿಂದುವು ಹಾಗೂ ಪ್ರಖ್ಯಾತ ಕಲಾವಿದರಾಗಿರುವ ಶ್ರೀಯುತ ವೀರೇಶ್ ರುದ್ರಸ್ವಾಮಿ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಹೂಗುಚ್ಛವನ್ನು ನೀಡುವ ಮೂಲಕ ಸ್ವಾಗತವನ್ನು ಬಯಸುತ್ತೇನೆ. ಹಾಗೆ ಮುಖ್ಯ ಅತಿಥಿಗಳಾಗಿ ಆಗಮಿಸಿರುವ ಕಲಾ ಪ್ರೇಮಿಯು ಹಾಗೂ ಸಾಹಿತ್ಯಾಭಿರುಚಿಯನ್ನು ಹೊಂದಿರುವ TCS ಎಂಟರ್ಪ್ರೈಸಸ್ನ ಉಪಾಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರು ಹಾಗೂ ಜಾಗತಿಕ ಮಟ್ಟದಲ್ಲಿ ಗುರುತಿಸಿಕೊಂಡಿರುವ ಶ್ರೀಯುತ ಸತೀಶ್ ಚಂದ್ರ ದೊರೆಸ್ವಾಮಿ ಸರ್ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಹೂಗುಚ್ಛವನ್ನು ನೀಡುವ ಮೂಲಕ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ಸ್ವಾಗತಿಸುತ್ತೇನೆ. ಇನ್ನೊಬ್ಬ ಮುಖ್ಯ ಅತಿಥಿ ರಾಜ್ಯದ ಹಿರಿಯ ಕಲಾವಿದರು ಆಗಿರುವ ಹಾಗೂ ಹಲವಾರು ಕಲಾವಿದರಿಗೆ ಮಾರ್ಗದರ್ಶಕರಾದ ಸನ್ಮಾನ್ಯ ಶ್ರೀ SG ವಾಸುದೇವ್ ಸರ್ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ಪ್ರೀತಿಪೂರ್ವಕವಾಗಿ ಸ್ವಾಗತವನ್ನು ಬಯಸುತ್ತೇನೆ. ಹಾಗೆಯೇ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ವಿಶೇಷ ಆಹ್ವಾನಿತರಾಗಿ ಆಗಮಿಸಿರುವ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ ಚಾರ್ಟೆಡ್ ಇದರ ನಿರ್ದೇಶಕರು ವಿಭಾಗೀಯ ಮುಖ್ಯಸ್ಥರಾಗಿರುವ ಸುಪರ್ಣಾ ದೇ ಮೇಡಮ್ ರವರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಪ್ರೀತಿಪೂರ್ವಕವಾಗಿ ಸ್ವಾಗತ ಬಯಸುತ್ತೇನೆ. ಈ ದಿನ ನಮ್ಮೊಂದಿಗಿರುವ ವಿಶೇಷ ಅತಿಥಿ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಶ್ರೀರಾಮ್ ದೇವನಾಥನ್ ಅವರು ಅಮೃತ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರಿಂಗ್ನ ಪ್ರಾಂಶುಪಾಲರು ಹಾಗೂ ಸ್ನಾತಕೋತ್ತರ ವಿಭಾಗದ ಮುಖ್ಯಸ್ಥರು ಆಗಿದ್ದು ಅವರನ್ನು ಸಹ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ಸ್ವಾಗತಿಸುತ್ತೇನೆ. ಹಾಗೆಯೇ ಇನ್ನೊಬ್ಬ ವಿಶೇಷ ಅತಿಥಿ ಹಿರಿಯ ಉದ್ಯಮಿ, ಕಲಾಪ್ರೇಮಿ ಹಾಗೂ ಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಹೋಮ್ಸ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಪ್ರೈವೇಟ್ ಲಿಮಿಟೆಡ್ ಇದರ ಸಂಸ್ಥಾಪಕರು ಹಾಗೂ ರಿಲೈ ಟೆಕ್ನಾಲಜಿ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಯ ಸಹ ಸಂಸ್ಥಾಪಕರಾಗಿರುವ ಸನ್ಮಾನ್ಯ ಶ್ರೀ ಸಂತೋಷ್ ಗೌಡ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ಪ್ರೀತಿಪೂರ್ವಕವಾಗಿ ಸ್ವಾಗತಿಸುತ್ತೇವೆ. ಇಂದಿನ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ವಿಶೇಷ ಅತಿಥಿಯಾಗಿ ಆಗಮಿಸಿರುವ ಸೆರಿಡಿಯನ್ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಯ ರಿಯಲ್ ಎಸ್ಟೇಟ್ ಮತ್ತು ಸಂಗ್ರಹಣಾ ವಿಭಾಗದ ನಿರ್ದೇಶಕರಾದ ಶ್ರೀಮತಿ ಬೀನಾ ಕೊಕ್ಕು ಅವರಿಗೆ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ಸ್ವಾಗತಿಸುತ್ತೇನೆ. ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷತೆಯನ್ನು ವಹಿಸಿರುವ ಫಿಡೆಲಿಟಿಸ್ ಕಾರ್ಪ್, ಫಿಡೆಲಿಟಿಸ್ ಗ್ಯಾಲರಿ ಹಾಗೂ ಶಿಲ್ಪಾ ಫೌಂಡೇಶನ್ ಸಂಸ್ಥಾಪಕರು, ಕಲಾಭಿಮಾನಿಯು ಹಾಗೂ ಸಮಾಜ ಸೇವಕರಾದ ಶ್ರೀಯುತ ಅಚುತ್ ಸರ್ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ಸ್ವಾಗತಿಸುತ್ತೇನೆ. ಹಾಗೆ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗಮಿಸಿರುವ ಹಲವಾರು ಗಣ್ಯರು, ಕಲಾಭಿಮಾನಿಗಳು ಹಾಗೂ ಕಲಾ ಪೋಷಕರು ಹಾಗೂ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಸಹ ನಾನು ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ಪ್ರೀತಿಪೂರ್ವಕವಾಗಿ ಸ್ವಾಗತವನ್ನು ಬಯಸುತ್ತೇನೆ.
So, good morning everybody. So we from Fidelitus Gallery in association with Shilpa Foundation and NGO, which is our MD Achuth Gowda's initiative to the society, welcome all of you for the stunning artwork exhibition. We take the opportunity to express our gratitude to every stakeholder whose involvement has shaped this event. Thank you artist Veeresh Rudraswami and our NGO Shilpa Foundation, Fidelitus Gallery team, our chief guests here, and our art enthusiasts and our media partners. So we need to indeed thank each one of you who have stopped out of this Saturday morning in spite of the busy traffic. I think we have people from all over Bangalore, Whitefield, Jakkur, and I think South Bangalore also. I think South Bangalore guys reached the first here, and that's usual. So we didn't expect the traffic today to be this late, and we're sorry for the delay. Yeah, and we also have our critic Nalini ma'am here. Ma'am, could we have you on stage here, please? An art critic who has really supported our artist Veeresh Rudraswami, and she's done a wonderful job here critiquing his work and giving an opportunity to know the insights of what our artist is thinking. And it was really nice to have you here, ma'am. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you.
ಈಗ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮವನ್ನು ವಿದ್ಯುಕ್ತವಾಗಿ ಆರಂಭಿಸುವ ಸಮಯ. ವೀರೇಶ್ ರುದ್ರಸ್ವಾಮಿ ಅವರ ಏಕವ್ಯಕ್ತಿ ಚಿತ್ರ ಪ್ರದರ್ಶನ ಹುಡುಕಾಟದ ಪಯಣ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮವನ್ನು ದೀಪ ಬೆಳಗಿಸುವ ಮೂಲಕ ಆರಂಭಿಸಬೇಕಾಗಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಗಣ್ಯರಲ್ಲಿ ವಿನಂತಿಸಿಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತೇನೆ. ಉದ್ಘಾಟನೆ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮವನ್ನು ನಿರ್ವಹಿಸಿದ ಎಲ್ಲ ಗಣ್ಯರಿಗೂ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು.
We just want to have a catalog released from Vasudev and then continue the program. We have some short follow-up and we just write a little bit of the catalog. This catalog is a compilation of Rudraswami's artworks. It gives us a glimpse about the artworks and dimensions. Rudraswami's journey of history is an exploration into his inspirations and reality. We request our esteemed Chief Guest, S.G. Vasudev, to release the catalog and distribute it.
Sir, a photo? Come close.
Hold the catalog.
ಈಗ ನಮ್ಮ ಹೆಮ್ಮೆಯ ಕಲಾವಿದ ವೀರೇಶ್ ರುದ್ರಸ್ವಾಮಿ ಅವರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಕಿರು ಪರಿಚಯವನ್ನು ನನ್ನ ಸಹೋದ್ಯೋಗಿ ರಚನಾ ಗುಪ್ತಾರ್ ಅವರು ನಡೆಸಿಕೊಡಬೇಕಾಗಿ ವಿನಂತಿಸಿಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತೇನೆ.
Thank you, Jyoti. So, Veeresh Rudraswami, as all of you know, is a conceptual artist. So, his works are something where you're seeing today, and he's hailed from Bagalkot. So, for him, the transformation from I think from a rural area to a city was a huge thing, and from the last decade, he is working with a concrete life. I would say he was seeing and inspired by all the buildings and the concrete jungle which you have created in Bangalore. And that got translated in the artworks. So Veeresh Rudraswami is trying to bring his imaginations and is transforming into artworks which are very stunning. They're very simplistic, at the same time giving a lot of psychological and emotional feelings. So as you all can see, he is one person with different sizes he has exhibited here and brought in a lot of colors, and at the same time worked with black and white. So Veeresh Rudraswami has been a part of many associations and has also received many awards and recognitions. He has got a research grant awardee from Lalita Academy Regional Center, Chennai in the year 2012 and 13. He has received Arnavas Vasudev Charity Scholarship in the year 2014 and 15, and also received KK Hebar Foundation Grant in 2018. His journey of group and solo exhibition started from 2005, exhibiting in Hampi, Badami, Gadag, Dharwad, Bangalore, and many other places. So this is his first solo exhibition in Bangalore. So we would like to give him a big round of applause. So there's a saying said, be fearless in the pursuit of what sets your soul on fire. So HUDUKATADA PAYANA is an exhibition. So when we asked him about the title, why is it that HUDUKATADA PAYANA, he said there was a journey and a searching process and a discovery when he was doing these paintings. So we said, okay, your title is really suiting, because we had to understand why he was thinking of this title and what made him think about this title. And after seeing his artworks, and slowly from yesterday I am seeing his artworks closely, and I feel yes, there is a lot of meaning for what he is being telling us, and also his title. And there's a lot of information where we can see through the imagination from this artist. And I feel he truly translates his imagination and thoughts and visions, which connects the viewers to his soul, not our soul, but his soul. That really makes a lot of difference to us. And this is all. This is a small gist I'm giving about our artist. He's very simple and humble, and he's always put his efforts even in installing the artworks yesterday. And it has been a great pleasure to host you, sir. Thank you, sir.
ಕಲಾವಿದರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಕಿರು ಪರಿಚಯ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಟ್ಟ ರಚನಾ ಗುಪ್ತಾ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು. ಈಗ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷತೆಯನ್ನು ವಹಿಸಿರುವ ಶ್ರೀಯುತ ಅಚ್ಯುತ್ ಸರ್ ಅವರು ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮವನ್ನು ಉದ್ದೇಶಿಸಿ ಮಾತನಾಡಬೇಕಾಗಿ ಕೇಳಿಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತೇನೆ.
ಗುಡ್ ಮಾರ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ಆ್ಯಕ್ಚುಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ ವೀರೇಶ್ ಅವರು ಒಂದು ಸೋಲೋ ಶೋ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ರವಿ ಅವರು ಪ್ರಸ್ತಾಪ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಒನ್ ಕಮಿಟಿ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ವಿ ಡಿಸೈಡೆಡ್ ಟು ಡೂ ಇಟ್. ಬಟ್ ಒಂದು ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಇವತ್ತು ಬೆಳಿಗ್ಗೆ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾ ನಮ್ಮ ರವಿ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು, ಇವ್ರ ವರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮೊದಲು ಅವರು ಮಗನ ಹತ್ರ ಕಲರ್ನ ಚಾಯ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ದೆನ್ ಹಿ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ಸ್ ದಿಸ್ ವರ್ಕ್. ಚಿಕ್ಕ ಹುಡುಗ, ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರಾಬಲಿ ವೆರಿ 3-4 years ಇಂದ ಎರಡು ವರ್ಷದಿಂದ he started working like that. His passion towards the work shows that actually. The inclination towards the color and theme. Actually ನಾನು ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಮೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಥಾಟ್ ಪ್ರೋಸೆಸ್ ಏನಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆ ಬಂದು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ನಾನು ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೆ, ಟೈಟ್ಲಿಗೆ ತಕ್ಕನಾಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ, ಹುಡುಕಾಟದ ಪಯಣ ಅಂತ. ಎವ್ರಿವನ್ ಈಸ್ ಸರ್ಚಿಂಗ್ ಫಾರ್ ಅವರ್ ರೂಟ್ಸ್, ಕಾಸ್, ಎವ್ರಿಥಿಂಗ್ ಇನ್ ದಿ ಲೈಫ್. ಸೊ ಐ ಥಿಂಕ್ he is still exploring. I think so one of the best exhibition what we can call today, and very innovative and very humble human being. I just told him, ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಯಾರ್ಯಾರು ಗೊತ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೋ ಅವ್ರನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ನೀವು ಕರೆದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ತೋರಿಸ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸರ್ ಅವರೆಲ್ಲ ಬ್ಯುಸಿ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಸರ್. ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿದೆ, ನಾವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಬ್ಯುಸಿ ಇರ್ತೀವಪ್ಪ, ಯಾರು ಕರೀಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ವರ್ಕ್ಗಳು ತೋರಿಸ್ಕೊಳಕ್ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ಸೇ ನೀವು ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಬೇಕು. ವಿ ಆರ್ ಗಿವಿಂಗ್ ಯು ಎ ಪ್ಲಾಟ್ಫಾರ್ಮ್. ಬ್ಯುಸಿ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ಅಲ್ಲ ಇದು, ಯು ಶುಡ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೋರ್ ಇಟ್. ನಿಮ್ಮ ವರ್ಕ್ಗಳು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಲೈಫಲ್ಲಿ ಹುಡುಕಾಟದ ಪ್ರಯಾಣದಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಬರೆದಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದನ್ನ ನೀವು ಬೇರೆಯವರಿಗೆ ಎಕ್ಸಿಬಿಟ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ there is no meaning for it. So one of the best works he is created, and first of all I will thank you everyone as usual. ನೀವೆಲ್ಲ ನಮ್ಮ ಗ್ಯಾಲರಿ ಇವೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಆದಾಗ ಸಹಜವಾಗಿ ಬರ್ತೀರಿ. ಹಾಗೆ ಇವತ್ತು ವಾಸುದೇವ್ ಸರ್ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಗ್ಯಾಲರಿ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆದ್ರಿಂದ ಭಾಳಷ್ಟು ಸರ್ತಿ ವಿ ಟ್ರೈ ಟು ಬ್ರಿಂಗ್ ಹಿಮ್ ಹಿಯರ್ ಆಸ್ ಎ ಗೆಸ್ಟ್. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಬಂದಿದ್ದೆ, ಅವರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ನಾನು ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳನ್ನ ಹೇಳಕ್ಕೆ ಇಷ್ಟಪಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ಲಿ ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಸೋ ಮಚ್ ಸರ್, ಟು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಯು ಹಿಯರ್ ಟುಡೇ. ಯಾಕೆಂದರೆ ಎಲ್ಲೋ ಒಂದು ಆರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ಓದ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೆ ನಾನು ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆ, ಶಂಕರಾಚಾರ್ಯರು ಎಲ್ಲ ಮನೆಗಳಿಗೆ ವಿಸಿಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತಾರಂತೆ. ಯಾಕೆ ನೀವು ಎಲ್ಲ ಹೋಗ್ತೀರಿ, ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಡೆ ವಿಸಿಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ ಅಂತ ಅಂದರೆ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅವ್ರೇನು ಅಲ್ಲಿರೋರ್ಗೆ ಒಬ್ರಿಗೆ ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಅವ್ರು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದು ಹೋಗೋದು ತುಂಬಾ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟು, ಅವ್ರ ಎನರ್ಜಿ ಒಂದು ಸಾವಿರಾರು ಜನಗಳಿಗೆ ಒಂದು ವೈಬ್ಸ್ ರೀತಿ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ. ಸೊ ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಸರ್ ಬಂದಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಇನ್ನಷ್ಟು ಆರ್ಟಿಸ್ಟ್ಗಳಿಗೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಡೈಮೆನ್ಷನ್ ಸಿಗ್ಲಿ ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಕೇಳ್ಕೊಳ್ತೀನಿ. ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಎ ಗ್ರೇಟ್. And also I'm here with a lot of corporates and one principal also here now. We are all debated inside of my cabin about the art and how it works. And I just want to request everyone, we just encourage the art. That's all. ನೀವು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಬಿಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಕಡೆ ದೊಡ್ಡದಾಗಿ ತಗೊಂಡೋಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಅಂಡ್ ವಿ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ late, so I thought we'll have a lot of other people to speak. We'll listen from them. ನಮ್ಮ ದಿನ ನೀವು ಬಂದಾಗೆಲ್ಲ ಕೇಳ್ತಾನೆ ಇರ್ತೀರಾ. Thank you so much for being with us. Thank you sir. Thanks Santhosh. Thank you Rajita. And thank you everyone here.
ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಸರ್. ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಬ್ಬ ಕಲಾವಿದನ ಕಲೆಯ ಹಿಂದೆ ಅದರದ್ದೇ ಆದ ಇನ್ಸ್ಪಿರೇಷನ್, ಮೋಟಿವೇಶನ್, ಎಮೋಷನ್ಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ನಾವು ಕಲೆ ಆ ಆರ್ಟ್ ಪೀಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ನೋಡಿ ನಾವು ಆನಂದ ಪಡೋ ಹಾಗೆ ಲೈಕ್ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ನಾವು ಅದನ್ನ ಪರ್ಚೇಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಖುಷಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಅದರಿಂದ ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್ ಏನೋ ಸೇಲ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಅದರ 30% ಗೋಸ್ ಟು ಶಿಲ್ಪ ಫೌಂಡೇಶನ್. ಅದರಿಂದ ಅನೇಕ ಗ್ರಾಮೀಣ ಪ್ರತಿಭಾವಂತ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಶೈಕ್ಷಣಿಕವಾಗಿ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಕಲೆ ನೋಡಿ ಎಂಜಾಯ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಹಾಗೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಪ್ರೋತ್ಸಾಹ ಮಾಡಿ, ಇನ್ನೂ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಕಲಾವಿದರನ್ನ ಬೆಳಕಿಗೆ ತರಬೇಕಂತ ನಿಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರಲ್ಲಿ ಕೇಳ್ಕೊಳ್ತೇನೆ. ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದ ಮುಖ್ಯ ಅತಿಥಿಗಳಾಗಿ ಆಗಮಿಸಿರುವ ಶ್ರೀಯುತ SG ವಸುದೇವ್ ಸರ್ ಅವರು ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮವನ್ನು ಉದ್ದೇಶಿಸಿ ಮಾತನಾಡಬೇಕು.
I'm glad I came here because I've heard about this gallery, but never visited the gallery all these years. Somehow or other it didn't happen. And I'm so happy that the gallery is situated in the south of Bengaluru and it is supported by a group of corporate people. That's very important. And art cannot just function without support from people. And it's very important that we have good support system in Bengaluru. Unfortunately, you must have all heard of the Kochi Biennale, which is going on in Kerala. And it is supported by both government and private agencies. Say, what's it called? PP program or something like that. And I always wondered, for the last 5-6 years, I have been thinking as to why we can't do something better than that. If Kochi could do a Biennale, international Biennale, we in Bengaluru, in Karnataka, we have got a support system of so many people, and I think the artist community is really fantastic here, and I don't know why we have not been able to do it. Is it because they are all segregated? They are not come together? That I do not know. But I only sincerely hope that we will have a Biennale better than what Kochi could produce today. And this is my dream. And in many ways that I must say, Veeresh, being a very good painter, he has been able to organize many things. And this is what I really appreciate in him, his quality of organization. And I don't know whether how many people have seen what we call Art Park. We have been having the Art Park for the last so many years. And we all try to, the whole idea is that it is very difficult for people to go to the art galleries. And it is not there in their blood system. And to go to the museum or art gallery is a very rare thing. And also meeting an artist, they always feel very inhibited, Somehow or the other, there is a fear to talk to an artist. And I think to break both these things, we started Art Park, wherein every month about 25 artists are invited, and they are made to be there from morning 10:30, 11 o'clock till 5 o'clock. And it normally happens on JC Road, Sculpture Garden next to Ravinda Kalakshetra. And then we give them 5 drawing sheets, out of which, when the artists do these things, people can come and buy them. At what price? 1,000 rupees a drawing, which you can never get at all. Very, very difficult. I may even sell my work at the same size for 30,000-40,000 rupees in a gallery, but when I'm invited to the Art Park, when I sit there and do 5 drawings, it goes for 1,000 rupees each. That is to encourage a lot of people generally. And so this has been going on in the last few years. Veeresh has been organizing these programs very well. And when he invited me to inaugurate his exhibition, I couldn't say no to him. In spite of the fact that I had some program this morning and I somehow managed, but I came late. I'm so sorry. And corporate support of art is very important, and I'm very happy to see that here corporate has created a gallery, and I sincerely hope it is not just creating a gallery space, but it will encourage the gallery, encourage the artists for exhibiting in the gallery, even otherwise also. And I remember once I went to one of these sort of a very important Infosys organization when they built the first building. When I went around, I didn't find any piece of art there. And I asked that managing director, I said, how is it, there is no art? And he took me somewhere and then showed me some 2 pieces of art on top of the door. I said, that is not the thing. That you should, when you plan the building, you should have art in it. That's the only way people can encourage. And then, he being a good friend of mine, I don't know what happened to him. He sent somebody, a PR person to the gallery where I was exhibiting 2 of my works, 2 small works, and they bought it. It is only, just because I questioned that, and even asked the architect, who is a good friend of mine, I said, how is it, you have not planned your building, you no art in the building. But he said, it's so difficult to convince these people. And so, when I see a place like this, supported by the corporate house, I'm very happy about it. And I'm sure artists who are exhibiting here and elsewhere in Bengaluru are beneficial of these sort of a corporate culture, and which is going to support art in a big way. I sincerely hope that it will happen, and from our side, whatever help you need, please do ask us, we will help you. But I think it's mainly the thing is in your hands, and I sincerely hope that it will happen, and Bengaluru will have Karnataka will have a Biennale very soon. I hope so, and then people like Veeresh could do a lot of things in that place. Yeah. And then there is a friend of mine, Nalini Malaviya here. She is an art writer who does almost every fortnight. There is a column of hers in Deccan Herald, and she has been sort of curating exhibitions and curating various programs. And in fact, I must tell you that we have joined in. She has curated my show of my drawings and tapestries in Kolkata at Imami Gallery in the month of February. And I'm so happy that she's involved writing a few lines about Veeresh, which is very important, which I have not read so far, and I'll read it very soon. And with these few words, sir, I thank you very much for inviting me, and I'm very happy to be associated with all these artists and others, and you all. Thank you.
So your inspirational and kind words means a lot. ಹಾಗೂ ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ವಿಶೇಷ ಅತಿಥಿಯಾಗಿ ಆಗಮಿಸಿರುವ ಟಿಸಿಎಸ್ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಯ ಮುಖ್ಯಸ್ಥರು, ಕಲಾಭಿಮಾನಿಯು ಹಾಗೂ ಸಾಹಿತ್ಯ ಪ್ರೇಮಿಯೂ ಆಗಿರುವ ಶ್ರೀ ಸತೀಶ್ ಚಂದ್ರ ಸರ್ ಅವರು ನಮ್ಮನ್ನು ಉದ್ದೇಶಿಸಿ ಮಾತನಾಡಬೇಕೆಂದು ಕೇಳಿಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತೇನೆ.
So ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. Feeling very proud to be here for Achuth for calling me for this event. I'm not competent enough to talk about art in front of sir or in front of all the artists here. I'm just an art lover, that's all. I do encourage art, and sir was talking about one office where he visited and he didn't see any art there. So I request sir to visit our office or our campus, and I think he'll be thrilled to see the number of artworks what we have displayed or how we are bringing it there. So it's a fantastic initiative from the foundation and Achuth himself. See, it all driven by one individual personality who needs to be a leader, who will have the vision to create something like this. And I think the credit goes to Achuth for creating such a wonderful atmosphere, wonderful gallery, and the key thing is creating an atmosphere for somebody to be encouraged and to be groomed, and an opportunity for all the eminent artists to show their art and then put it to the whole of the people here. So great job, and though I stay about 5 minutes from here, I was sorry to say that I was not aware of this gallery at all. So now I'm feeling sad that I missed so many things till now, and I'm going forward. I'll be more connected with this. But I just want to thank the work, fantastic work here. I'm just saying, though I'm a little bit of a traditional art person, and this is about my contemporary, so I'm trying to understand and then get to more of this. And but it's a fantastic work. Congratulations, and appreciate all your work here. And I want to thank all the people here. And again, great initiative. And let's continue to work together, as all of us can build together to encourage our heritage, which is in the form of art. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir, for your kind words. ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ವಿಶೇಷ ಅತಿಥಿಯಾಗಿ ಆಗಮಿಸಿರುವ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ ಚಾರ್ಟರ್ಡ್ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಯ ನಿರ್ದೇಶಕರಾದ ಸುಪರ್ಣಾ ಡೇ ಮೇಡಮ್ ರವರು ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮವನ್ನು ಉದ್ದೇಶಿಸಿ ಮಾತನಾಡಬೇಕಾಗಿ.
So congratulations for doing this, and congratulations to you that you are encouraging him to do. I think every corporate should encourage artwork. Art is like touching the soul. In fact, as I was thinking I'll go back to office and probably put a note to my head office stating that why we don't have artworks in our branches. So that's the takeaway from here, which is a major takeaway. And I should, the more we speak about it, probably more and more corporates come into it and encourage all the artists. And as Sir was talking about Benelli, I mean, as we talk, my father is in Kochi. And he was mentioning that the flight that he took from Bangalore to Kochi, it was full of delegates from Texas who has come to attend this. So very rightly said that why Bangalore cannot have, and you will not believe I was not getting a hotel booking for him for past 1 month. Even the Taj Malabar was full. So that is the kind of attraction that it has, and Bangalore should, have something like this very soon. Honestly, this is my first art exhibition in Bangalore, and I'm thrilled and pleasured. I've attended quite a few in Shantiniketan, in West Bengal and in Calcutta, but nothing in Bangalore. So I'm really privileged to be here. And at the last, I sincerely apologize for getting late. So thank you all. All of you have a nice time. Thank you.
Thank you very much, madam, for your kind words. ಹಾಗೆಯೇ ಹಲವಾರು ಯುವ ಪ್ರತಿಭೆಗಳಿಗೆ ಮಾರ್ಗದರ್ಶಕರಾಗಿ ಸಮಾಜದ ವಿವಿಧ ರಂಗಗಳಿಗೆ ಪರಿಚಯಿಸುತ್ತಿರುವ ಅಮೃತ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರಿಂಗ್ನ ಪ್ರಾಂಶುಪಾಲರಾದ ಶ್ರೀರಾಮ್ ದೇವನಾಥನ್ ಸರ್ ಅವರು ಸಭೆಯನ್ನು ಉದ್ದೇಶಿಸಿ ಮಾತನಾಡಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ.
So they say art imitates life and life imitates art. Now when you look at a gathering like this, there is the central figure, Sri Veeresh ji. Now he would have been inspired by something would have prompted him first to get into art and then to start the voyage of discovery. And what is inspiring? So somewhere the inspiration comes from nature, from human beings and so on. But then when we come and see the output from him, then we get inspired. So it is like this, he gets inspiration from people, and then he produces art, and then he creates inspiration in others. So it's a very, very beautiful, continuous, eternal process that we always see going on. I just want to, because I have young friends here, students from Amrita Vishwavidyapeetham, they are from the Kala Arts Club, so I wanted them to come and be exposed to such events. One thing is, if you take a look at a textbook, you read the lines and you get some meaning. Now when you look at literature and look at prose, you have to read between the lines. And then when you go further and read poetry, you have to go beyond the lines. Not only between the lines, beyond the lines. Art is that, where what you see is not just what you get. There is so much more but you have to be sensitized to it, you have to be tuned to it, and you have to develop that kind of intuition and insight. So as we use the word insight, we have to remember it is in plus sight. So looking inside, looking in. So that is something very beautiful when we develop the ability and capacity to do that. And the more we attend these kinds of events, we get sensitized and we are able to sensitize others. We see very commonly when we look at the most refined art forms in the world, whether it is in terms of sculpture or paintings or music, dance, you will find that as it gets more and more refined, what happens, it has less and less membership. You'll see out of all the people that love Hollywood music and Bollywood music and all that, how many of them appreciate classical music? And even within classical music, if you go to the purest form, let us say Drupad, how many of them appreciate that? They may not sit for even 5 minutes. Now same way with art, when you go to more and more refined forms, there is a certain sensitization needed for this. And so I really applaud the organizers, Fidelitus, the Shanti Foundation, and then of course the patronage that they are providing to the artists. It's a wonderful, wonderful gesture, very much needed for our times, because only through this, the people in the community get sensitized and they will in turn be able to support more and more the creation of such events. When we look at this appreciation for fine arts, what way does it impact us? They say civilization, and when you say people became civilized, what does it mean to become more civilized? Somewhere, all of these art forms, they help us do one thing very beautifully. They promote our empathy. They promote connectedness in the whole world. You will see that the more and more a person is able to appreciate art, the more and more they will be able to be sensitized towards this unity in all the diversity of creation. And so I am very, very deeply appreciative of the chance to be here and to participate in this inaugural session. My best wishes to Sri Veeresh ji for the wonderful work that you have done. I'm sure you're going to be an inspiration now and in future. And my best wishes to everyone here. Thank you.
ಹಾಗೂ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ಇಂದಿನ ವಿಶೇಷ ಅತಿಥಿಯಾಗಿ ಆಗಮಿಸಿರುವ ಸೆರಿಡಿಯನ್ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಯ ನಿರ್ದೇಶಕರಾದ ಶ್ರೀಮತಿ ಬೀನಾ ಕೊಕ್ಕು ಮೇಡಮ್ ರವರು ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮವನ್ನು ಉದ್ದೇಶಿಸಿ ಮಾತನಾಡಬೇಕಾಗಿ ಕೇಳಿಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತೇನೆ.
First of all, thank you so much for having me to this session. Congratulations, sir. It's honor to be here. And I just want to take a couple of minutes to talk about why am I here and how impressive it is to be here. I just visited Fidelitus maybe a month or two before, and Achuth took me through this gallery, and I was like amazed. A corporate which is focused on, highlighting the importance of art in an individual's life, and then creating that platform for all the artists. It's a great opportunity, and I said from today I'm a partner in crime in whatever you do in encouraging the artists. So that's where I think I see a friend of mine. Experience was he turned the signature into a frame of a god, and that is what I want to talk about. Artists, they carve a mud into something or a line into a life. So this is an amazing journey an artist take, and thank you so much for doing this. And to talk about this work, honestly, as my friend spoke about, I'm not an artist, I'm an art lover. But I'm just trying to understand how depth these arts are bringing in the life of every individual. And sir spoke about corporates, and I must say after I met Achuth, I also built an office space which is full of art. We focused on neuro-architecture in building our space. So I welcome all of you all to visit our office. It's more of paintings and instrumentals which talks about connect, and then we have those employees see that day in, day out, and it creates a lot of positive vibes, which is what I believe in, right? And sir, I welcome you personally to visit our office. And we also had budding artists who came and painted our walls. And whatever we wanted to bring in terms of postures, we brought it through the paintings. So yes, and we're also partnering with the Shilpa Foundation to encourage more artists and how we can contribute. And I think in the recent days we've talked more about art therapy and all of that. And I just want to touch upon something. My son was an ADHD child and he had a lot of problems in taking up the studies. And all that someone said is put him in art. And what I had to do was, he's a drummer today. May not be an artist, but he's a drummer. Why he got into a drum is because it needs a lot of coordination between leg and hands. It's an interaction between both. And today he's a bright child and excelling in studies. That made me to tell every parent, look, there is an art in a child which is hidden. Please try to identify that and then, encourage. Art is not that which is get hidden or, sir said, we are not posting a lot of things which will encourage artists like sir over here. So let's do that together is what my urge also would be. And as someone said, together we can make things happen, which is not happening. It's not something that we cannot achieve. So this is few talks I wanted to talk about. Thank you so much for having me. My first thing is I walk the path together with you in whatever I can contribute.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, madam, for your motivational words. ಹಾಗೂ ಈ ದಿನದ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ವಿಶೇಷ ಅತಿಥಿಯಾಗಿ ಆಗಮಿಸಿರುವ ಹಿರಿಯ ಉದ್ಯಮಿ ಹಾಗೂ ಸಾಮಾಜಿಕ ಕಾರ್ಯಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ತಮ್ಮನ್ನು ತೊಡಗಿಸಿಕೊಂಡಿರುವ ಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಹೋಮ್ಸ್ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಯ ಸಂಸ್ಥಾಪಕರಾದ ಶ್ರೀಯುತ ಸಂತೋಷ್ ಗೌಡ ಅವರು ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮವನ್ನು ಉದ್ದೇಶಿಸಿ ಮಾತನಾಡಬೇಕಾಗಿ ಕೇಳ್ತೀನಿ.
ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ಏನಿದು ಆರ್ಟ್ ಇದು ಆ್ಯಕ್ಚುಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರೊಫೆಷನಲ್ ಬೇರೆ ಇದೆ. ಬಟ್ ನಾನು ಅಚ್ಯುತ್ ಗೌಡ್ರನ್ನ ನಾನು ಭೇಟಿಯಾದಾಗ ಅವರಲ್ಲ ಈ ಥರದ ಒಂದು ಅಭಿರುಚಿ ಇದೆ, ಲೈಕ್ ಈ ಥರ ಒಂದು ಎಂಕರೇಜ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ಅಂತ ನನ್ನ ಅಚ್ಯುತ್ ಗೌಡ್ರ ಕಡೆಯಿಂದ ನನಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಿತ್ತು. ಬಟ್ ಇವತ್ತು ಏನಿದು ವೀರೇಶ್ ಅವರು ಇವತ್ತು ಏನು ಇಷ್ಟೆಲ್ಲ ಇದು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಇವತ್ತು ನಾವು ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ ಇದು ಹೇಗೆ ಏನು ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ನಮಗೆ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಲೈಕ್ ನ್ಯೂ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಟು ಮೀ. ಸೊ ಇದನ್ನ ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಕೆ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನ ಪಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಹಾಗೆ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿನ ವಿಚಾರ ನಾನು ಅಚ್ಯುತ್ ಗೌಡ್ರ ಹತ್ರ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೆ. ಈ ಒಂದು ವಿಚಾರ ಹೇಗೆ ನೀವು ಎಂಕರೇಜ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ, ಹೇಗೆ ಇಷ್ಟು ಸ್ಟ್ರೆಸ್ ಲೈಫಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ದು ರಿಯಲ್ ಎಸ್ಟೇಟ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಲೈಕ್ IT ಕಂಪನೀಸ್ ಇದೆ, ಲೈಕ್ ಅವ್ರದ್ದು ಅದೇ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿ ಕಂಪನೀಸ್ ಇದೆ, ಅವರು ರನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಈ ಸ್ಟ್ರೆಸ್ ಲೈಫಲ್ಲಿ ಇದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಹೇಗೆ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ, ಅಷ್ಟು ಪೇಷನ್ಸ್ ನಿಮಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಇನ್ಸ್ಪಿರೇಷನ್ ಏನು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದಾಗ ಅವರು ಹೇಳಿದರು, ನನ್ನ ರೂಟಿಂದ ನನ್ನ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಬೆಳೆದಿದೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದಲೇ ನನಗೆ ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಇನ್ಸ್ಪಿರೇಷನ್ ಬಂದಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಅವರು ಹೇಳಿದಾಗ, ಬಟ್ ನಮಗೂ ಒಂದು ಅವ್ರ ಕಡೆಯಿಂದ ಒಂದು ಎಂಕರೇಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ನನಗೆ ಸಿಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ನಾವು ಇದನ್ನ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದಲ್ಲ, ಇದನ್ನ ಹಾಗೆ ಈ ಥರ ಆರ್ಟಿಸ್ಟ್ಗಳಿಗೆ ನಾವು ಏನಾದರೂ ಒಂದು ನಮ್ಮ ಕೈಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಅವ್ರು ಎಂಕರೇಜ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ಅನ್ನೋದು ಇವತ್ತು ಅಚ್ಯುತ್ ಗೌಡ್ರ ಕಡೆಯಿಂದ ನಾವು ಕಲ್ತಿರುವಂಥ ಒಂದು ಹೊಸ ಲೆಸನ್ ಇದು. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ಗಿವಿಂಗ್ ಸರ್. ಓಕೆ, ಇಷ್ಟು ನನಗೆ ಇವತ್ತಿಲ್ಲಿ ಕರೆದಿ ಇವತ್ತು ಎಲ್ಲರನ್ನೂ ನಾನು ಒಂದು ನೋಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದು ಅವಕಾಶ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಟ್ಟಂತ ಅಚ್ಯುತ್ ಗೌಡ್ರಿಗೆ ನಾನು ಧನ್ಯವಾದನ ಹೇಳಿ ನನ್ನ ಮಾತು ಮುಗಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು.
ಹಾಗೂ ಇಂದು ನಮ್ಮೊಂದಿಗೆ ವಿಶೇಷ ಅತಿಥಿ ನಳಿನಿ ಮಾಲವ್ಯ ಮಾಡುವವರು ಆಗಮಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವರು ಕೂಡ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮವನ್ನು ಉದ್ದೇಶಿಸಿ ಅದು ಮಾತನಾಡಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. It's a pleasure to be here. More than speak, I would rather that you just read about what I've written on Veeresh's works. That would be lovely. And Veeresh, I'm glad you persisted and made me write about your works, because initially time was a bit of a constraint, but I'm glad it worked out. As you can see, and many of our speakers have already spoken today, art is more to be engaged with. So don't go completely by the text that I have. You are meant to experience the works in your own way. Look at it, there is a story there. Every work has a story. It might be Veeresh's story, but then you will find there are parts of it which touch you as well. And that is what you're looking at. It should move you. That is the purpose of art. And we are all very passionate about having some kind of a partnership or collaboration with corporate. I do corporate art collections. It's something which I really enjoy doing, because we work thematically. We're able to source works from the entire country, and have the employees engage with the artworks on a completely different level. And it's such a pleasure when you visit that office, which where you put up the works, and you have everyone engaging with you and talking to you and wondering what this means. Every time they look at the work, there is a newer meaning in it. So that's the kind of atmosphere, that's the kind of environment that we are all very passionate about, that we can hope only that it happens soon and Bangalore becomes not just an IT destination, but it also becomes an art destination. We've been talking for almost 10 years now, sir, I think, and it's completely a passion for us that we need to have some kind of an art festival or a biennale or anything of that kind of that, it should be a landmark event. And I hope somehow, Mr. Gowda, you are also able to, charge communities as well, the corporates, and we can come together and build something which we can all be proud of. Thank you so much.
Our artist speak a few words.
ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ಈ 15 ವರ್ಷದ ಈ ಹುಡುಕಾಟದ ಪಯಣದಲ್ಲಿ ನನ್ನ ಹುಡುಕಾಟಕ್ಕೆ ಮೊದಲಿಗೆ ಯಾರು ಹಚ್ಚಿದ್ರು ಅನ್ನುವಂಥದ್ದು ಬಹಳ ಮುಖ್ಯ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಿಗೆ ಅನಿವಾರ್ಯವಾಗಿ ಬಂದವರು. ಈ ಅನಿವಾರ್ಯತೆಯನ್ನು ಒಂದು ಅಂತರ್ಗತೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕಲಾವಿದನಾಗಿ ರೂಪಾಂತರಗೊಳಿಸಿದವರು ಯಾರಾದರೂ ಇದ್ದರೆ ಅದು ಜಯಕುಮಾರ್ ಸರ್ ಅವರು. ಯಾಕಂತಂದರೆ 15 ವರ್ಷದ ಹಿಂದೆ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು ನಗರ ಹೇಗಿತ್ತು ಅನ್ನುವಂಥದ್ದು ನನಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ನಾನೇನಾದರೂ ಜಯನಗರಕ್ಕೆ ಬರ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂತಂತಂದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಬನಶಂಕರಿಯಲ್ಲಿದ್ದರೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಮೆಜೆಸ್ಟಿಕ್ಗೆ ಹೋಗಿ ವಾಪಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಬರ್ತಿದ್ವು. ಆ ಥರದ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿ ಆದಂಥವ್ರು ನಾನು. ಆಗ ನಾನು ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು ಯೂನಿವರ್ಸಿಟಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರವೇಶ ಪಡೆದಂಥ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ 12 ವರ್ಷದ ಹಿಂದಿನ ಮಾತು ಇದು. ಜಯಕುಮಾರ್ ಸರ್ ಅವರು ನನಗೆ ಒಂದು ಮಾತು ಹೇಳಿದರು, ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಕ್ಕೆ ಕೇಳಬೇಕು ಅಂದರೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ನಾನಿಲ್ಲಿ ನಿನಗೆ ಮಾರ್ಗದರ್ಶನ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂತ. ಅವರು ನನಗೆ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಯಾಗಿ ಮಾರ್ಗದರ್ಶನ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಸ್ನೇಹಿತರಾಗಿ ಮಾರ್ಗದರ್ಶನ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಕುಟುಂಬಸ್ಥರನ್ನಾಗಿ ಮಾರ್ಗದರ್ಶನ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಶ್ರೇಯಸ್ಸು ಏನಾದರೂ ಸಲ್ಲಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತು ಅಂತಂದರೆ ನಾನು ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು ನಗರದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೆಜ್ಜೆ ಹೋಗಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತು ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಕಾರಣ ಅವರೇ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಕಲಾ ಪ್ರದರ್ಶನದ ರೂವಾರಿ ನಾನು ಸಲ್ಲಿಸಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತಂದರೆ ಜಯಕುಮಾರ್ ಸರ್ ಅವರಿಗೆ. ಅನೇಕ ಸಂಘಟನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಭಾಗವಹಿಸಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತು ಅಂತಂದರೆ ನಾನು ವಾಸುದೇವ್ ಸರ್ನಿಂದ ಕಲಿತೆ. ಯಾಕಂತಂದರೆ ಆರ್ಟ್ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ಮಾಡುವಂಥ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ವಾಸುದೇವ್ ಸರ್ ಅವರು ಸಮಯ ಪ್ರಜ್ಞೆ ಬಹಳ ಮುಖ್ಯ. ನಾವು 8 ಗಂಟೆಗೆ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಅವ್ರು 8 ಗಂಟೆಗೆ ಬಂದು ಆರ್ಟ್ ಪಾರ್ಕಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲವನ್ನೂ ಕಾರ್ಯ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು. ಅದು ನನಗೆ ಅತ್ಯಂತ ಪ್ರಭಾವಿತರನ್ನಾಗಿ ಮಾಡಿತ್ತು. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಅವರ ಒಂದು ಅಧೀನದಲ್ಲಿ ಇಷ್ಟು ವರ್ಷ ನಾನು ಇದ್ದೀನಿ ಅನ್ನುವಂಥದ್ದೇ ಒಂದು ದೊಡ್ಡ ಸಾರ್ಥಕ ಜೀವನ. ಯಾಕಂತಂದರೆ ನಾವು ಕಲೆಯನ್ನು ಅಭ್ಯಾಸ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ ಅಂತ ಅಂದಮೇಲೆ ಅದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಆದರೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಮುಂದೆ ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗುವಂಥದ್ದಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ ಅದು ಬಹಳ ಮುಖ್ಯ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಅವರು ನನ್ನ ಹಿಂದೆ ಇದ್ರು ಅನ್ನುವಂಥ ಒಂದು ಧೈರ್ಯದ ಮೇಲೆ ನಾನು 15 ವರ್ಷದ ಹುಡುಕಾಟದ ಪಯಣದಲ್ಲಿ ಅನೇಕ ಕಲಾಕೃತಿಗಳನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಅವು ಎಲ್ಲವೂ ಕೂಡ ಶ್ರೇಷ್ಠ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಎಲ್ಲವೂ ಕೂಡ ಶ್ರೇಷ್ಠತೆ ಅನ್ನುವಂಥದ್ದು ಅಲ್ಲ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ನನಗೆ ಏನು ಅನಿಸುತ್ತೆ ಪ್ರತಿದಿನ ಪ್ರತಿಕ್ಷಣ ನಾನು ಕಲಾಕೃತಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ ಬಂದಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಆ ಒಂದು ಶ್ರೇಯಸ್ಸು ಇವತ್ತು ನಾನು ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು ನಗರದಲ್ಲಿ ಮೊದಲ ಒಂದು ಏಕವ್ಯಕ್ತಿ ಕಲಾ ಪ್ರದರ್ಶನ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ಕೊಂಡಾಗ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಅವರು ಮತ್ತು ರವಿ ಅವರಿಗೆ ನನಗೆ ಸಹಕಾರ ನೀಡಿದರು. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಅಚ್ಯುತ್ ಗೌಡ ಅವರು ಭಾಳ ಅತ್ಯಂತ ನಮಗೆ ಎನರ್ಜಿ ಸಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದರು. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಇವತ್ತು ನಾನು ಮೊದಲನೆಯದಾಗಿ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಕಲಾ ಪ್ರದರ್ಶನ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಹಾಯವಾಯಿತು. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಈ 15 ವರ್ಷದಲ್ಲಿ ಅನೇಕರು ನನಗೆ ಸಹಾಯ ಸಹಕಾರ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಭಾಗ್ಯ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಅವರಾಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಮತ್ತೆ ಇನ್ನೂ ಅನೇಕರಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ನಾನು ಹೆಸರು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಹೋದರೆ ಅದು ದೊಡ್ಡ ಲಿಸ್ಟ್ ಇದೆ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಅವ್ರನ್ನೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ನಾನು ಈ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳನ್ನು ತಿಳಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ನಾನು ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ತಿಳಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು.
ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ವೀರೇಶ್ ರುದ್ರಸ್ವಾಮಿ. ಸೊ ಮನಸ್ಫೂರ್ತಿಯಾಗಿ ನೀವು ಇವತ್ತು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಸೋಲೋ ಶೋ ಫೀಲಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರಿ. ತುಂಬ ಸಂತೋಷ ಆಯಿತು ನಿಮ್ಮನ್ನು ಕರೆಸಿ. ನಮಗೂ ಒಂದು ಲರ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೀರಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮ್ಮಿಂದನೂ ಕಲಿಯೋದಾಯಿತು. ಆಮೇಲೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಜನ ಸಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ನಿಮ್ಮಿಂದ ಎಷ್ಟು ಜನ ನಿಂತಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅನ್ನೋದು ನಮಗೂ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯಿತು. Thank you so much. So the saying says, so art enables to find ourselves and lose ourselves at the same time. So here we have heard so much about the art talk and all of you are really appreciating these artworks. So we would like to end this occasion right now and we want each one of you to see how it really imbibes into your life and also how you can support us and the artist and Shilpa Foundation. And we are running the show for 10 days and you can bring in your friends, family, art lovers or whoever who can encourage the artist and Shilpa Foundation. So I thank each one of you, firstly from Vasudev sir for giving us your time and encouraging Veeresh Rudraswami. And we have our Satish Chandra sir from PCS. And he also is giving his time here and understanding about our gallery. And you said you're very close to our gallery and you think, no, it was very nice to see you here and definitely we want you to support us from our ongoing events. So we're planning to encourage many artists in the coming months. So it will be a big support from your end if you could join us for this. And I would like to thank Santhosh Gowda, who is also entering into the art field now. So thank you so much for giving the first step and making this possible by having your presence here. And I would like to thank Beena Kokku ma'am. So we had small conversations on WhatsApp and then today having you here and speaking about your personal story was an inspiration because we are trying to do few programs with art workshops to the corporates and in few art therapy sessions. So I think this also is a very good example which we heard, but there are true results which we see. It is not just on the words, so that is one thing. And thank you, Sriram sir. So we are coordinating with Amrit Engineering College for art workshops and his students also are there present. So we also want to have few art talks and encourage the youngsters who are all engineers, going to be engineers but at the same time inspired and want to learn art because art is something which will really make them calm and composed. And these days because of gadgets, I think every field of human being, I would say, is getting addicted and they're losing their peaceful days. So I think you should have some form of art, either music or drawing or dance or something. And then sir is doing a big thing in encouraging his students to understand art and they have also come down and tomorrow we are expecting more students from your college. Thank you, sir. And I would like to thank Suparna Dey. She's a good friend of mine and she's more into machines these days. And she's a big art lover and she's traveled around the world and she's visited many museums and art events. But as she said in Bangalore, this was the first event and we are really happy to have you here. And thank you, Nani ma'am. It was very nice to have you and really the minute Rudrash sir was telling that my art talk or the art writings is from you, I said, are you sure you'll get it done because of the shortage of time? Like, no, she's always there for me. I mean, the confidence and the support he had with you and the trust you have built with him, that is very important. And that was very nice to see. And we really thank for your help and encouraging him because this catalog will go a way long for him. And those wordings, what you have put in will really encourage him for his next show, or you never know, for his next journey, the same HUDUKATADA PAYANA. So I really thank each one of you and I thank our MD, Achuth sir. Without him, nothing would have been possible here. Right from day one, he has a future vision of gallery and Shilpa Foundation. Along with his business, he's always supporting us and encouraging us to do big things, dream big, and try to pull artists from where they're, because every artist has a story, but we can't sit in the story, right? We have to come out, we have to exhibit. And Achuth Gowda sir has always encouraged every one of us. I mean, it's not just the artist, even inside our office, we have projects team, we have transactions, we have FMS, and we have HR services. So he's managing a huge platter of services here, and at the same time he's taking care of the art. So I really like the passion what he's having with art, because I mean the corporate industries, I was there in Japan where I see going to the museum or an art event was very common. Every week the parent pulls the kids and goes and comes, but here we don't see the tradition as Vasudev sir was rightly mentioning. So every corporate has to instill this, so that it could also bring that positive vibes for the office, plus at the same time, once you go back home, you may spread that positivity to your family and also educate your children, the next generation. So this one opportunity our sir, Achuth Gowda sir, has created us, and then I got an opportunity to get associated with him to take it to the next journey. Thank you all. It was wonderful having all here, and I would also like to thank our media team and our gallery team and Shilpa Foundation for making this happen. Thank you all once again, and also our audience. Yeah, we're giving a small artwork from Fidelitus.
Excuse me, sir.
This is original painting from our artist, sir, Ravi S. Kotanante.
ಎಲ್ಲ ಅತಿಥಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು. ಹಾಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಲಾಭಿಮಾನಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಒಂದು ಸೂಚನೆ, ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಸ್ನ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್ ಅರೇಂಜ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ದಯಮಾಡಿ ಯಾರ್ಯಾರು ಸ್ನ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್ ತಗೊಂಡಿಲ್ಲ ದಯಮಾಡಿ ಸ್ನ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್ ತಗೊಂಡು